Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain. But you feel it. I'm trying to free your mind.
So banks and crypto exchanges get hacked a lot. You can't prevent that from happening, but you can make things harder for hackers to steal your funds. So let's look at some simple ways you can protect your money online. Number one, you can use dedicated resources. You probably have a laptop or a desktop that's dedicated for multiple things. You probably web browse with it, have email, etc. But when you're dealing with your money or your crypto, it's best to have a specific device dedicated to business transactions. So that could be a cheap computer, that could be a cheap tablet, another phone. Just pick something that's easily accessible and light on resources. Make a habit to only use it to log into your bank or investment portfolio. If you have crypto, you can have multiple crypto wallets to separate investments, trading, spend. If a second device is out of the question, you can do profiles. So you can have one profile on your web browser for your everyday stuff. You can have one profile for your work-related stuff and financial stuff. And you should also consider using a dedicated email where you only receive info about your financial transactions. Number two, stay private. So a big step to protecting your money is to avoid using public Wi-Fi if you're out accessing your funds. Public Wi-Fi is often underprotected because of the weak passwords and the encryption. So access funds from your home Wi-Fi. If possible, use a VPN to conceal your IP address to avoid the tracking of your different activities. So once you're signed into your VPN, you can pair it with some private web browsers. Number three, use solid passwords because hackers love rookie investors or people who deal with their money who have weak passwords. Make your password strong. 12 to 16 characters is probably a good standard. Try to avoid stuff with repeat characters like QWERTY, QWERTY, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or letters in a row like AAA or BBBB. If you're dealing with your bank, most banks or your crypto exchanges already have multi-factor authentication. I would just say try to avoid the text-based version or email. Try to use an app that you can, like Google Authenticator or Authy. There's also physical authenticator, so you can use a YubiKey as well. Number four would be to read the fine print. Phishing is still the number one tool hackers like to use to steal your money. But unfortunately, a lot of people just have the bad habit of clicking the first button that they see. So phishing emails usually have like a sense of urgency. They always try to act you to act now, or this will happen, or transfer this money ASAP, as soon as possible. Hackers also like to send the emails to somebody important, so they seem like they're from somebody important or from some well-known company that you may recognize. So the phishing email may have a Chase Bank logo on it or Bank of America logo on it. But don't open any emails, click on any leaks, or download any files if you're not confident in the sender of the email. If you aren't sure, just log into the account in a separate tab. If you have that breach notification, you'll see it in that same account where you sign in if you're not sure about opening on the email. And then when you're dealing with crypto, just verify each character of a wallet address before sending funds out. Hackers like to take advantage of rookie crypto investors that don't pay attention to detail. And lastly, stay up to date. Hackers are constantly inventing new ways to steal funds. Security breaches usually force multiple companies to make changes. It's important to stay informed about potential risks. So sign up for some newsletters, subscribe to some other YouTube channels, and keep some crypto sites or some banks, cybersecurity sites bookmarked. Protect your money and your computer. So look for some operating system updates. There's usually patches that fix certain security flaws and breaches. Also see if you have crypto, see if the crypto wallet you're using is releasing any updates or has any security patches. Check if your favorite crypto exchange is going through any legal changes or updates. And if your bank or crypto exchange has a breach, maybe you should take the time to update some of those reused passwords that you use. So to recap, consider using a dedicated device to handle your money. Keep it separate from your day-to-day devices. If you can't swing another device, try setting up a different browser profile or just using a separate browser for one thing and keeping another browser for another. Try to keep things as private as you can with a solid web browser and VPN, and avoid using public Wi-Fi when you're dealing with your business or financial transactions. Use strong passwords and password managers. Pay attention to potential phishing attempts. Don't click everything, just use your own link. Log into your bank account or your crypto account in a separate tab. And always keep your hardware up to date. Check for updates as often as you can, and stay informed as much as possible on the latest tech and cybersecurity developments. But that's all I have for y'all. Let me know in comments what you think, what you're doing to protect your funds and your money. Have you ever been hacked before? Have you ever lost funds due to poor cybersecurity? Am I missing anything out of this list? This is a short list. What would you add? If you're watching this on YouTube, Odyssey, or Rumble, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you and take care.